Star Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reading from the Spirit Song Tarot. And we might be ringing from the Spirit Song Tarot. Now, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Who do you want to call? Let's clear the deck first. This is for my Capricorns, and Scorpio and Sag are also welcome, along with anyone else in the Capricorn, Sag, Scorp sphere. Ringing, but no one's home. Ringing, but no one's there. It's about having the courage to get what you need. The commitment to keep going. The commitment to keep going is extremely key here for some reason. You're not going to get a pickup on the first time. Contemplation and wisdom. Okay, it requires discipline and determination to be able to move forward. You're stuck somewhere because you're not disciplined enough to continue forward. You don't feel that security or that control. So you need to get a strategy in place because you are resilient, and what helped you in the past whenever you got stuck was your resilience. Okay, so you can do it again. Yeah. Renewal. Enlightenment. I just yawned. Awakening. You're waking up to something. And I think you're seeing the truth of the matter of things, of where you are. Yeah. You don't really have trust in it that you'll be able to reach your goal, or you will be able to move forward, but you will be able to move forward and you will be able to reach your goals through persistence. And I don't think you'll be able to reach your goal in the way that you think you will, because there's new possibilities ahead of you. What kind of possibilities? Yeah. It's going to help your balance. And you're actually going to find joy in this. Your ideas are the things that give you discipline. So whenever you have an idea, or whenever you have a good note, write it down so you don't forget about it. It's going to take discipline for wherever you're going to. This is a skilled trade, okay? And I think you're breaking into the skilled trade. And you still don't know all the ins and outs of this trade, but that's the whole point of living and growing into it, is that you learn about it. You can only get better at doing something if you do it. So all this deck is telling me is to just do it. Go explore, go discover. I need you to be in your raccoon energy this week, this month. However long it takes to get what you need. Get into your raccoon energy. Do whatever it takes, because yeah, animals out there survive in the world. They build their shelter. They hunt their food. They find their food. They scavenge. They do whatever they can. you know, they do whatever they can to meet their goal. Because it's not about anyone else, right? This is about you and what you need. As long as you're not hurting others, another man's trash is another man's treasure. And I feel like you appreciate a lot of the little things that other people overlook. Yeah, you don't feel like you're manifesting right now. You want the panda energy, but you're in the raccoon energy right now. And you don't like that. You're like, why am I not in my graceful, peaceful panda energy? Filled with prosperity and manifestation. Well, that's because you don't know yet. You're still exploring, you're still discovering. You don't know your master niche. You don't know what your thing is yet. So go discover. You have to go find out, right? Go find out to find out. And there's a wall here that's inverting it. There's something inward that's stopping you. And you know, as a female person, woman assuming person, I get blocked by fear a lot. If I want to go outside, if I want to do something by myself, a lot of things come into mind that try to stop me from doing what I want to do because of my demographic, my location, whatever. If there's something here that is legitimately causing this wall that's keeping you from manifesting and being filled with prosperity, find the root cause of that. For me, it was fear for my safety. So do something about it. Do something about it. Because why are you letting other people stop you from living your life? You don't have much time here. How dare they? And how dare you let them stop you from manifesting and being filled with prosperity? Like, no, sorry. This is a form of self-love here. You need to love yourself. Stand up for yourself. Protect yourself. You don't feel safe? Go get something that will make you feel safe. And now I have no fear. And it's through training, right? It's through learning. It's through getting familiar. Once you learn and explore and get familiar with things, this will turn over for you. And I know you like your security and your comforts, right? So stepping out and learning something new is near terrifying for you. But when you step out, and it's stepping out of your own boundaries that were created by fear, you'll be able to have the peace and healing that you're seeking for. Subconsciously, it may not be outwardly, but it will unlock your manifestation and prosperity. Yeah. Reevaluate where your fears lie, like for real, and what's actually stopping you. What's actually stopping you from succeeding? And you'll actually be really surprised on where the roots lie, on why you're not moving forward. So let's get another deck. That was really awesome. I want to see if another deck has another message for us. I haven't done a button reading in a while, so I think I'm going to do that along with the cat tarot. What can we be expecting? Wow, lots of winds here. The fire. The fire. Wow. There's two of you. And you're creating a lot of options here, a lot of secure ideas. 444. Wow. 464. The idea in front of you is the brightest, right? And it's also the smallest idea. And your biggest idea here is kind of the most pastel yellow. This one has a little blue mark on it. This one's probably the most translucent. We have a lot of different yellows here. All three of them are different sizes and different colors and different textures. There's a lot of potential inside of you. I think you need to dial it in. We need to focus in on one craft and really master it. I think we're finally mastering our craft. We found our craft. We found out we're good at our craft. We have many ideas for it, but we actually have to pick one in order to be seen on the other side. So it's really up to you what kind of ideas you want to put out there in the world. They all carry something different. We have a big soft idea, a really small concentrated bright idea, and then a very ghostly, shiny, delicate idea. And I'm so sorry that you couldn't see that the entire time. Here's the very bright yellow. Here is the big idea that's softer. And then here is the ghostly yellow that's kind of like a shiny metallic. And then here's you. So you might be naturally pulled towards an idea that fits you best. But there's these other ideas that are brighter and bigger that you might want to shoot for to be seen on the other side. It really depends on what project you want to choose, because through that project is the filter of who you are and what your audience sees. So let's pull some cards. Clearing this deck. I get the 10 of Wands. It says, you may be overwhelmed, but now is the best time to do something about your situation. Learn to say no and delegate, compromise, ask for more space if you need it. Hold down those boundaries that you have for others, but make sure that the boundaries that you have for you are not out of fear. Because the 10 of Wands upright is that you've won a battle and the spoils are yours. But you're very tired. But here in reverse, it's that you're overwhelmed and you have to do something. And If that's learning to say no, then yeah, it's learning to say no. You can only stretch yourself so far, you know. I think this whole message is about learning the appropriate bandwidth of self love and love for others. Because there's a difference, right? You can't love others if you don't love yourself within a certain capacity. If you can't take care of yourself, how in the world are you going to show up for other people? We got to take care of our people right now. Yeah, lots of wands and swords today. We have the Two of Wands, which is the world offering so many distractions that are nice, right? They're nice. The sea in the background doesn't just mean that they're swimming ahead, but that there's a new experience and a brand new opportunity. Okay? And like, there's a lot of cool things around you, but do you go for them or do you just stay where you are? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel adventurous? Take the leap, because it's a good time to make a decision, because we need to make a decision. Chase the toy or don't. Okay? Because in reverse, it's the fear of making any concrete decisions, which causes a delay, right? But you have a natural talent for what you want, so go for it. And look at this kitten. A baby kitten. And we also have the Page of Swords here, which is a little jumpy, right? A little freaked out. The Page of Swords is reminding you to stay on your toes. They're a little bit jumpy and it's hard to contain the level of energy, so who knows what's around the next corner. It could be a nice treat or a formidable foe. Either way, that cunning sense of curiosity is going to insist that you find out. So I have a feeling you're not going to stop. You're not going to just sit there and watch opportunities pass you by, because you feel the energy and you're on edge about it, which is clarified through this card. So you might be a little nervous and a little antsy right now because you're in a transitional period where you feel like you're kind of stuck. But you're stuck because you're not moving. You're not putting your foot forward. And it's in an unconventional way where you will be noticed, which is frustrating, right? Because how are you going to know? Well, you're just going to have to keep going. That's the only way to know, is to keep going, which is where the determination and discipline come in from the previous card deck. Let's see if we can get one more card here from this. I'm really glad we pulled from this. Oh. Another swordsman. Are you the hunter? Are you the hunter or the game? Okay? If you're the hunter, now is the time to pounce. Now. Whatever it is you're contemplating, go for it. Just make sure you're not impulsive, right? Forethought and strategy, like we said in the previous card reading, and I think that's the difference, right? You're going to have strategy this time when you leap forward. You may not have leaped forward last time with a strategy, but now that you're experienced and that you've leapt out before, and you may have gotten rejected once or twice, even a bunch of times, it doesn't matter, because this time you have a plan and you're confident. All of this is saying that even though you're in a spot where it's pinching, right? It's a pinch spot. You're still very resilient and very much capable of moving forward with the right amount of determination, self-love, and boundaries. Get it? Get it, girl? Get it, girl? Go get it. Look at how many opportunities are here for you. Look at how many different opportunities are out here for you. You just have to step forward. You have to step into them. You got this. You totally got this. And I know most of you are going to be like, I am not the fucking hunter. Well, sorry. You're skilled, you're powerful, you're knowledgeable. You are a leader. And part of being a leader is being that first onlooker, that first step, the hunter, the one looking out, seeking opportunities, the one taking the step, strategizing towards the next leap to get you what you need, what you deserve, your resources, right? You deserve to be the hunter. You deserve to fight for what you want, to fight for what you need. You deserve that. And the way that you clarify fighting is through the lens of love. Am I growing? Am I bringing good to others into this world? Am I teaching others? How am I affecting this earth and those around me? Am I leading towards the goals that I want to go towards? And if I'm not, how can I change that course of direction, and how can I move towards that direction? Because that's the direction I want to go towards. Not any other direction that anyone else tells me. I want to follow my heart. Okay? And in order to follow your heart, you have to be your own hunter. Find the hunter within yourself. Because there is one within you, and in a good way. I believe in you, little one. I believe in you, you playful one. The playful one filled with love. All the while with the heaviest heart. You got this. My cat's rubbing against the phone. He's saying, you got this. So go out there and take a step forward into those ideas that you have, because whatever idea you end up choosing, a lot of people are going to see you through that idea. So make sure it's an idea that you fully believe in. All right, y'all. I'll see you next time. It was so nice reading for you. Peace.